Are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds. This guy won a championship as a heavyweight, remember? 5'11" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be up against Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're gonna lose.
It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Couldn't get out of the way of that uppercut. That counter shot lands. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Beautiful counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Straight right just misses. Just missed with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I need you to go back in. Go back out and then get back behind. Look at that jab back. Just box, be smart, get your shots up. Come on, get back in the fight. You're much better than back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out.
Sorry about that round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about
You're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident.
in this next round. I need you to go back out there.
Come on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Just get your shot.
Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think, concentrate.
Both men step back for just a moment. And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter lands. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Punch and just got countered. So much for boxing. This is a fight. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And breathe when you step in the ring.
You're getting soft on me. The fight's not over yet. You got to
Go out in first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. You got complacent.
You've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy.
You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the jab.
Forget about that round. It was a bad...
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Get your mind back.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Do you believe what we are seeing? Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Ready for that. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Focus, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Get back behind your jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Now it's a tougher fight. He's going to be confident. You've got to take that
fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go out
and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence
and win the round back. Take away that confidence. Stop it.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. A perfect counter lands. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it.
Jump all over him. He's ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go. Jump.
So close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab.
Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out.
Will the fight. He's nearly down. This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more.
Ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart.
Jab. That's what I'm talking about.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Ready to go now.
No more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. That hook was off target.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Doing what you're doing.
Jump all over. Ready to go now. Jump all over and mix it up. Body.
Got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it.
Jump all over him. He's ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go.
So close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab.
Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out.
Will the fight. He's nearly down. This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more.
Ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart.
Jab. Jab. That's what I'm talking about.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab. Jab.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. And he scores with the counter. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well done with that counter shot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Catching air with that hook. Nope, that hook won't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
Get out there and switch up. Get this boxing
Round on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping around.
back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off and the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping around. You got complacent. Fight.
Anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one.
You had everything in the bag and now you've let him back into it.
Off on me. But the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this.
Reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we've done
Into it. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
on the job.
It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? And
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
what recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Pretty close fight here in this round. Well, just a couple rounds. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Ready to go now. Jumping over and next to that body.
Got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it.
Jump all over him. He's ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go. Jump.
So close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab.
Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out.
Will the fight. He's nearly down. This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more.
Ready to go now. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head. Be smart.
Jab. Jab. That's what I'm talking about.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
So close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab. Jab.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. A straight right just misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you do.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Listen, kid, you're so close. Keep doing what you're doing.
Jump all over. It's ready to go now. Jump all over and mix it up. Body.
Got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it.
Jump all over him. He's ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go.
So close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab.
Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out.
Will the fight. He's nearly down. This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more.
Ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart.
Jab. That's what I'm talking about.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Go now.
No more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab. Jab.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. The perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? You'd like to see more jabs. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I need you to go back out there.
I mean, don't be confident. You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, just
Boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
if you can. Get this boxing back together.
Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out.
Come on, we've let him back into the fight. We're way better than this guy.
Him back, and then we go again. Go
On, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he misses with that jab. Straight right, just misses. And the build up to this, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place.
Big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I need to see that again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Just missed with that hook. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. There's a counter shot. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You're so close. Keep doing what you're doing.
Jump all over. Ready to go now. Jump all over. Mix it up.
You got no gas in the tank anymore. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it.
Jump all over him. He's ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go.
So close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab.
Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out.
Will the fight. He's nearly down. This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more.
Ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head. Be smart.
Jab. That's what I'm talking about.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Go now.
No more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is, oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little.
We've never seen Canelo. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
back on his feet, but at some point, you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom. Back.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Nice counter shot. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it.
Jump all over him, he's ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head, be smart. Change your angles, go out there and finish him. He's ready to go. Jump.
So close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab.
Jump all over him, mix it up, body and head, be smart. Change your angles, go out.
Will the fight. He's nearly down. This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more.
Ready to go. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head, be smart.
Jab. That's what I'm talking about. Are you broken this?
Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff him.
Cola's finest is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they weathered the storm. Now I'm not. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Goes Jones Jr. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
You can't score with that uppercut. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.